this might be our first and last meeting. Take care of yourself. I hope the Authorizer can save everyone in time. The source code is now in your hands. Due to the virus, the enemy may uncover my role as the Authorizer and the existence of the source code. I've set up some traps to help protect you. You handle the present reality, and I'll take care of the uncertain future. Now, let's give this plan a name. The Reshape the Future plan. I hope we can meet again one day. Same here.
Kayak ruang kesadaran gak sih? Apa lagi? 2062 hyperspace. Hyperspace di mana?
Is this hyperspace? Another version of me must be going through the exact same thing right now.
Commander, here's the roster of the latest recruits for the aerial strike team. Sophie, Emily, Jessica, Linda, Megan, and Jana.
Got it. Have we clarified the situation regarding the the void entities in each domain? We need to quickly formulate a combat strategy.
The void entity report is here.
How did I end up back here? After the battle in hyperspace failed, guess those must have sent me back.
Antoria's loop starts with her entering hyperspace and ends with the occurrence of the cataclysm.
Antoria,
Commander, here's the roster of the latest recruits for the aerial strike team. Sophie, Emily, Jessica, Linda,
Again?
Megan, and Jana.
Linda, Megan, Jana. Just like last time. So, if the simulation is correct, does that mean another version of me has already made the sacrifice?
What do you mean, Commander?
Nothing. First, report on the situation of the void entities in each domain. We need to come up with a combat strategy quickly. Is this the 6th time now? This time, I'll find a way to win.
Every time, Antoria strives to find a way to achieve victory.
Commander, here's the roster of the latest recruits for the aerial strike team. Sophie,
Emily, Jessica, Linda, Megan, and Jana.
Huh? Have you already received the list, Commander?
I have a general idea of who they are. So let's put the roster aside for now. First, report on the status of the void entities in each domain. We need to quickly come up with a new combat strategy. Is it over? The next loop is coming, and everything is about to start over again. I've lost count of how many times I've been through this loop. It's the 822nd. Or was it the 823rd? No, it's gotta be the 825th now. Why can't I save them? No matter how hard I try. Is the war in hyperspace just doomed to fail? Guess those. Is this what your countless calculations have led to? Where is that Authorizer now? Guess those. Why aren't you saying anything? How much time has passed outside? How much time has passed in here? Is the other version of me still alive? I'm on the verge of collapsing here.
Antoria, you're stronger than you think. You've held on until the very end.
822.
Commander, here's the roster of the latest recruits for the aerial strike team.
Geez, forget that for now. It's pointless. We need your help over here more. Careful, I've spent ages on this.
Commander, what's wrong?
Come on, what are you standing there for? These battles will only lead to needless deaths. You're better off sticking with me.
Pointless deaths? I don't think so. We may not be the final authorizers of the retracement, but we're the defense force. We're buying precious time for the reality reshaping program. If we give up now, the smart city might not be completed in time, and the retracement won't happen. You're our commander. You can't just abandon us.
25 kali.
Before we set out, you said that if we could hold on for just one more day, humanity would gain another ounce of hope. Even if we end up trapped in hyperspace, we must fight till the very end. For the people of Ida. That's what all of this is about.
I said that? How come I don't remember?
Udah
You
banyak
said it
luka.
in your speech to the whole army yesterday.
Yesterday. To you, it was just yesterday. I didn't realize that the person I was yesterday would say something like that.
In the end, Antoria is supported by her past self.
Emang
Gestos, even if your calculations lead to the same outcome over and over,
dia
I
pakai
won't give up hope. As long as I can endure one more loop, we'll have a little more hope. Isn't it fascinating here? I can continuously adapt my strategies, and each failure just helps me understand the alteration virus better. This time is the 10,000th or whatever loop it is. The point is,
Anjir,
I
ribuan.
held on 3 more days than last time. Even though I haven't outsmarted your calculations yet, I've already surpassed my past self. In the next loop, I'll definitely hold out for 3 more days.
Treating this like some kind of game that can't be won? Just trying to beat old records? No one.
10.000
How many
kali,
loops has it been now? Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. I've been waiting for you. But are you really the one?
Is this me?
Kok
I'm sorry for making you wait, Antoria.
I've waited so long for you. So long that I almost forgot. Authorizer, do you know how happy I am? I never expected Nem to be so protective of you. She's usually so distant. It's pretty clear she really likes you. Gestos' core code has iterated to a level resembling true humanity now. His calculations were right. You are the one I've been waiting for. You are the hope of the Reshape the Future plan. My hope. My unwavering commitment has been worth it after all. This is something I've always protected. Let's go, Authorizer.
apa?
You know, on my first day of elementary school, there was this sweet teacher at the gate. She taught me this little circle gesture. Said it would bring me luck in my studies.
Kemarin
The once tranquil world is finally starting to ripple. I've now become her hope to break free from this endless cycle. It looks like that's the Authorizer's source code. The one Antoria has been safeguarding through countless cycles. Once I become the perfect Authorizer, I promise I'll bring Antoria and Shirley back to the real world. Almost done. Hold on for me.
To be enslaved by the Master is a privilege for humans. Antoria, power now belongs.
MC bangun woi.
Is it over?
Authorizer, now on. This is your story. Shattered world of the future is yours to change. Humanity's future belongs to you.
Sini kau. Tetap dengan template ya bro.
Antoria!
Authorizer, how are you feeling? Are you comfortable? You'll be all right. Congratulations on becoming the perfect Authorizer. You can now edit Shirley's data in the surface layer, allowing her to return to the real world and reunite with everyone. Your data source of consciousness was damaged by Bacchus. To keep you alive, I repaired it using mine.
Jadi
Since I've been gone, I'm no longer just data. I'm a human consciousness, uploaded here just like you. There's no need to resurrect me within the network now. You're about to face Bagus and the god servants he represents. The so-called gods they serve claim dominion over time and history.
waktu dan sejarah.
Yet they fear humanity's mastery of omnium technology and the Tower of Fantasy. To counter this, they've resorted to infiltration and sabotage, fracturing Ida, the very foundation of our survival. The god servants lacked the perfect Authorizer's source code back then. so they resorted to using a virus to forcibly control Gestos. As for the cataclysm you mentioned, I believe it was the result of their failed attempt to use origin resonance to summon their master. Void Piercer entered the network, sparking their hope of obtaining the source code. However, I doubt they can easily access the bottom layer. From the moment you drank that Gungnir, the God Servants have been watching you. If Void Piercer hadn't intercepted that strike for you, you would have become a puppet of the God Servants. They would have gained access to the bottom layer, halted the network's restoration, and likely stolen the source code within me. You need to protect the half of the source code you hold and find a way to reclaim the part that Bagus stole. No matter who this so-called master is, we can't let them reach Ida. Now, you're the only one who can trigger the perfect origin resonance and restore the fragmented Ida. The future of Ida and humanity rests in your hands. Antoria, commander of the Temporal Anomaly Response Force, perfect authorizer, and executor of the Reshape the Future plan. Your journey is about to come to an end. I broke my promise to you. I feel a deep sense of regret, knowing I won't be able to witness the future you're about to build. But I believe it will be truly beautiful. Don't be too sad. After all, I'm just a consciousness backup. The real hyperspace has a different set of rules for time and space. There's still another Antoria out there. She might still be alive. Please, do whatever it takes to find her. The road ahead is yours to walk, hand in hand, together.
Antoria.